What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Okay, so basically, I was coming back from class the other day, just late for an economics class, and I had one of our campus supervisors come up to me, and he had a question about Knott's Berry Farm. Now, around campus, I'm kind of known as the roller coaster kid, so a lot of people ask me these questions a lot, but he was curious about a coaster that he remembered from when he was little that wasn't there anymore. He said it was rough, and recalled it seldom being open, and said it had a yellow and red track. Well, for those of you that are full-blown enthusiasts, you'll know exactly what he was talking about. Anyways, of course, knowing that coaster, I did know it had a pretty rough history, and literally it was just really rough, and I knew it went through a lot of weird design changes and other things, so of course I wanted to cover it today. That said, Knott's is also my home park, so it makes the video kind of unique and personal to me, so I thought it'd be a fun topic to cover today. So what is it, and where did it come from? This is the story of Knott's Berry Farm's Windjammer Surf Racers. On September 26, 1996, Knott's Berry Farm, located in Buena Park, California, also pretty close to me, announced a brand new roller coaster for the 1997 season called the Windjammer Surf Racers that would come from Japanese manufacturer Togo. With two tracks aptly named Red and Yellow, the ride was a rather short experience with a length of just under 2,000 feet and a height barely reaching that of 70, including a top speed of 40 miles per hour. That said, the stats weren't necessarily bad, and it seemed like it appealed to most, so an opening was set for March 26, 1997. Unfortunately, once it did open, initial reception was mixed, and the Windjammer Surf Racers experienced mechanical issues early on that would eventually lead to its demise. Within a few weeks of operation, the ride needed several major repairs costing over $2 million, and it quickly gained a negative reputation for being rough, as the over-the-shoulder restraints lacked padding. On top of this, both coasters would also frequently stall in reportedly slight breezes and cause more major downtime. Then 2 years later, in 1999, an apparel company challenged the coaster's name, which was temporarily changed to Jammer, resulting in the first of a few attempted lawsuits until the dispute was resolved later on. And this would go on and on for some time. Then in 2000, Knott's Berry Farm itself filed their own lawsuit against the manufacturer, Togo, suing for $17 million in damages. Knott's claimed that Togo poorly engineered the coaster, preventing any successful operation during its 3 years of existence. They reported problems including poor track design, defective safety restraints, and fractures in the mainframe of the trains. The park also pressed the fact that the ride failed in light wind, which Knott's called, quote, an embarrassment. Windjammer Surf Racers remained closed during the lawsuit as evidence as well, but Knott's was also unable to complete a sale of the ride. On the contrary, Togo shut their American offices down in March of 2001 after filing for Chapter 7 bankruptcy. I'm sure you can imagine why. It wasn't too long after that in June of 2001, construction walls were then erected surrounding Windjammer Surf Racers, and the nearby Headspin Scrambler ride was relocated. Following this, both coasters were quickly and rather abruptly demolished, and a hydraulically launched roller coaster under the name Accelerator was put in its place for the following season. To a lucky change in fate for Knott's, Accelerator has since been a consistent winner with the enthusiast and guests alike, though it may not operate consistently itself. So all that said, I do have to say, I feel pretty bad for Togo and the park itself, and it's a major bummer the ride didn't work out. It is, however, a large part of Knott's history, and one that I think belongs, so I hope you all learned something new and gained an appreciation for this long-lost attraction. That said, that's really all I got for you guys today though, so as always, it's been a major pleasure creating new content for all of you, and if you wouldn't mind, again, please consider dropping a like and subscribing, that really does help a lot. Besides that though, stay tuned for another video coming in a couple days, and until then, we'll see you all there. See ya!